Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning Unit 9. Its title is Making Q is Important. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of Read and Think, we are going to recognize and categorize animals. Before this, in your GK primer, you have learnt already about animals, and I hope you remember what type of animals they were and how do we find out animals. So this concept is going to help us to learn, and in your science as well, you have learned it to identify some common domestic and wild animals. Do you remember this concept you have learned in your science? So these concepts will help us to recognize and categorize animals. This is our today's assignment. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran Surah Al-An'am verse 38, and there is no creature on or within the earth or bird that flies with its wings except that they are communities like you. Yes, my dear students, Beta Quran teaches us everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us whatever the creatures, the living creatures are there, the birds, the animals, they are in communities, right? The way we live in communities, they also live in communities, right? It means they have mama, baba, and their siblings and like that, right? So there are different type of animals, there are different type of birds, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created all of them. Subhanallah, right? So let's learn further about animals. Before that, you tell me, are all the animals alike or same? Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, all the animals are different. Subhanallah. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everything different, right? So all the animals are different. So how do we find out about animals? So I brought this group of pictures. Let's find out. The first picture is sheep. Where does sheep live? On land. So sheep is land animal and it is also called farm animal. The next picture is octopus. Octopus lives in water, so it's a water animal. Next is a duck. Duck is a kind of bird, right? And it lives on water and land both. The next is jellyfish. Jellyfish lives in water. This is crab. Crab lives in water and it can crawl to land as well, okay? And it's a cow. Cow lives on land. Shark. Shark lives in water. And monkey. Monkey lives on land and it is also a kind of wild animal, right? So this is how better we can categorize. It's a pet animal, it's a wild animal, it's a farm animal, and basically we can categorize a land animal and animals which live in water, right? Okay. So fish, all type of fish, they live in water. And chick or hen, it lives on land and it's also kind of bird. It's a starfish. Starfish also lives in water. Whenever we say fish, it means that is in water, all right? And there's horse. Horse lives on land. So this is how we look at the picture. We find out it's land animal or water animal, and if we know further, that's very good. It's farm animal or wild animal or pet animal, etc. Right? So can you do this? All right. So now all of you open your book, look at these pictures, and you will encircle the animals that live on land. Okay. Only those animals who live on land, you will encircle them. Pause the video, complete this task in your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. I know it was easy for you. Now I brought an activity, and this activity is a project which is given in your book. What you will do? Teacher will divide students into two groups. Assign one group to collect pictures of domestic animals, means those animals which we can live at home, and other group to collect pictures of animals that live in jungle, means wild animals. Okay, and tell them to paste those pictures on a chart and label them. Ask both groups to paste their charts in the classroom. Okay, so pause the video, complete this project. You can take help from your teacher, but do it nicely, and when you're done with it, kindly come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Thumbs up for both groups. Good. So now I'm giving you homework. You will write the names of 10 wild animals. Okay, now you know wild animals. So you will write 10 names of wild animals, and here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned? We learned about different categories of animals, and we also learned to recognize and categorize animals. So in this way, we achieved our SLO to recognize and categorize animals. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.